As of yesterday, I haven't washed my hair in 4 weeks. Gross, right? Well, yes, it was, but let me explain. A few months ago, I noticed my scalp was starting to get itchy. Like, itchier than normal. As someone with naturally dry hair and scalp, it's not uncommon to need a good head scratch here and there, but when I found myself reaching for random pens, pencils, and the occasional knitting needle to aggressively dig into my head, I realized that I may have a problem. And yeah, it was pretty gross. I had seen someone on Instagram talking about training her hair to be washed once a month. Her claim was that the store-bought shampoos were drying out her hair, stripping it of its natural oils. Your hair then produces more oil than necessary to try and replenish its moisture, resulting in greasier hair only a few days after shampooing. Supposedly, if you leave your hair unwashed for long enough, it will reset and the oils will even out, giving you beautiful hair that isn't too oily. I was very skeptical, but I decided to give it a go anyways. In the next few weeks, my hair was definitely greasy. I bought a boar bristle brush, another recommendation from a random woman online, and used it to brush out my hair every few days. Supposedly, this helps distribute the natural oils from my scalp down the shaft of my hair. I didn't notice any significant difference in the oil distribution, and you can see in this clip how oily my hair is. Very discouraging, although fortunately my scalp had stopped itching. While that was a relief, knowing that it was from excessive oils filling my hair made the win less exciting. Finally, I made it to the 4-week mark, and I couldn't stand my oily hair any longer. I knew I didn't want to use my store-bought shampoos and conditioners for the next wash, so I started doing some research and came across something I'd never heard of before: soap nuts. The shells of these grape-sized nuts contain saponin, a chemical that when soaked in water creates a foaming, soap-like substance that some people were using to wash their hair. Many were claiming that this all-natural alternative to shampoo was much healthier and less drying to their hair than store-bought soaps. I had to try it out. I ordered some soap nuts online and got started on making my all-natural shampoo. I dropped about 10 nuts into 4 cups of water along with 2 spoonfuls of flax seeds to give it a thicker consistency and brought it to a boil. I then turned the heat down and let it simmer for 20 minutes. At this point, I could see some of the soap suds forming, which was really encouraging. In a separate container, I also mixed a few tablespoons of apple cider vinegar into 2 cups of water to use on my hair after the soap nuts as a natural conditioner. Now it was time to wash. I used the homemade soap as a sort of rinse, pouring it over my wet hair and using a scalp massager to really work it in thoroughly. Alright, so it is the next day now, and here's the results. I like it. My hair definitely feels cleaner than it did, definitely, since before I washed it. It doesn't feel as squeaky clean as it normally does when I use a store-bought shampoo, but I'm assuming that that's because this has not stripped my hair of all of its natural oil. The biggest issue that I ran into was actually getting the product onto my head. I just used the brown cup that you saw in the previous clips to like dump it on my head, and I ended up wasting a lot of product, which was too bad. So that was unfortunate, but I think that I can overcome that pretty easily. I was actually thinking I would get like a ketchup bottle, squeeze bottle type of thing with a long spout so that I could really get it like all over my scalp evenly. So yeah, I do like it. I do think I'm going to continue working on my recipe and kind of tweaking it here and there. I'm definitely going to be washing my hair a lot more often now. The 4-week period was a lot and it was gross. But I think that now that I have this more safe and healthy way of washing my hair, I don't mind washing it very often now. I'll probably do it every 5 to 7 days would be my guess. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you and I hope you have a great day. Bye.